Learned it from the older men who wore absence like a name. They spoke of blood and restless bones like leaving carried no shame. So whenever love grew serious, I would reach for that excuse. Called my fear a kind of nature, called my weakness something true. Some men aren't made to stay, that's what restless men will say, when they dress the fear up as fate and make their leaving look brave. I believed it for a lifetime, till the truth got in the way. Some men aren't made to stay, some men never learn to stay. Watched a good heart waiting while I slowly disappeared. She never asked for chains or promises, only that I meet her halfway. But I treated being known like a danger closing in. It was easier to lose her than to let somebody in. Some men aren't made to stay, that's what restless men will say, when they dress the fear up as fate and make their leaving look brave. I believed it for a lifetime, till the truth got in the way. Some men aren't made to stay, some men never learn to stay. Choice when love asks what he'll become. I can honor those before me without living out their pain. What they handed down as nature, I can choose not to obey. Some men aren't made to stay, that's the lie I used to say, when I dressed my fear up as fate and made my leaving look brave. Now I know a man is measured by the truth he learns to face. Some men aren't made to stay, some men finally choose to stay. I was never born for leaving, I was only taught that way. Some men aren't made to stay, I won't live that light of day. I knew men to call me brother when my pockets carried weight. Watched their eyes grow cold and distant when the good years slipped away. I'd won their admiration like it proved the man I was. Then I lost what made them notice and was left there with the dust. Dust never asked who I was, cared what I had been. Settled on the proud and broken. Made no difference between them. When the world had stripped my name down, when I had nowhere left to hide, dust never asked who I was, only whether I would rise. I found work that'd been my backbone, found the nerve to start again. No one there had heard my story, no one cared where I had been. They could judge me by my labor, by the way I kept my word. A man's worth is not the favor others lend when times are sweet. Just never asked who I was, never cared what I had been. It settled on the proud and broken. Made no difference between them. When the world had stripped my name down, when I had nowhere left to hide, dust never asked who I was, only whether I would rise. I don't blame the ones who vanished. Easy loyalty comes cheap. I had loved the praise they gave me more than what was underneath. Losing everything exposed me, but it did not make me less. A man is what he keeps unbroken. When the world has stripped the rest. Just never asked who I was, still it taught me who I am. Not the praise that came with plenty, not the money in my hands. When the world had stripped my name down, I found what remained alive. Dust never asked who I was, only whether I would rise. Now we're no borrowed honor. I have nothing left to prove. Dust never asked who I was, how I stood became the proof. I've slept through whole mornings, still woke heavier than before. There are burdens in the body that don't leave when sleep is done. It ain't work that makes me weary, though these hands have paid their share. It is all the words I swallow, and the name's no longer there. It's the kind of tired sleep can't fix, the kind that settles in your bones, from carrying what never ended, from holding what was bound to fall. You can close your eyes till daylight, still wake up beneath the weight. It's the kind of stayed away. I watched the years take people I still reach for in my mind. Kept on working through the grieving like the hurt would fall behind. I was there for every trouble, never let my weakness show, till I could not tell the difference between being strong and being numb. It's the kind of tired sleep can't fix, the kind that settles in your bones, from carrying what never ended, from holding what was bound to fall. You can close your eyes till daylight, still wake up beneath the weight. It's the kind of tired sleep can't fix, when the heart has stayed away. It was there. It's the kind of tired sleep can't fix, but I don't have to bear alone. I've carried it in silence, now I'm letting myself be known. I may wake before the daylight, with some weight still in my chest, but the kind of tired sleep can't fix can grow lighter when confessed. I don't need another long night, I need somewhere safe to grieve. It's the kind of tired sleep can't fix, till the heart is allowed to breathe. I came carrying a history no one cared enough to hear. Every town had passed its judgment, every room had fed my fear. But the road held no opinion, never asked me where I'd been. It just opened through the darkness and let the silence take me in. The road never asked my name, never cared what I had done, never counted all my failures or the places I had run. It gave no mercy, gave no pardon, still it took me just the same. When the whole world knew my story, the road never asked my name. Borrowed mornings, watch the old life disappear. Miles can strip a man of lying when no one stays to hear. I had worn too many faces just to hide the man beneath, till the road wore through my answers left nothing but the truth. The road never asked my name, never cared what I had done, never counted all my failures or the places I had run. It gave no mercy, gave no pardon, still it took me just the same. When the whole world knew my story, the road never asked my name. Oh, oh, oh. Freedom is not being blameless, it is standing undisguised. It is knowing what you carry when there's nowhere left to hide. I thought distance meant forgiveness, thought the past would lose my trail, but the road did not absolve me, it just made me face myself. The road never asked my name, but it showed me who I was. Not the rumors, not the damage, not the worst thing I had done. It gave no mercy, gave no pardon, still it made me face the blame. I came back knowing who I am. The road never asked my name. Lead a man away, some return him to himself. The road never asked my name, it only stripped away the lies. She never praised the way I carried every burden without a sound. She could tell my calm was borrowed from the fear of breaking down. When I answered with a half-truth, she could hear what went unsaid. She never called my silence peaceful when it only hid my dread. She was the woman who saw through me, past the hard face I had shown, saw the boy still waiting in me for a hand that would not go. I could keep the whole world guessing, could not hide beneath her eyes. She was the woman who saw through me, and I feared what she would find. Anger was a doorway. I would stand behind alone. Knew I left before affection had the chance to feel like home. She never tried to force me open, never begged for what I hid. She just held the truth till I made her carry it. She was the woman who saw through me, past the hard face I had shown. Saw the boy still waiting in me for a hand that would not go. I could keep the whole world guessing, could not hide beneath her eyes. She was the woman who saw through me, and I feared what she would find. Being seen can feel like mercy or like danger to a man who has built his whole survival on remaining hard to understand. She was never there to save me, never asked me to pretend. She just saw me without leaving. I was the one who made it in. She was a woman who saw through me, past the hard face I had shown. Saw the boy still waiting in me for a hand that would not go. Now I know she never judged me, she just loved what I denied. She was the woman who saw through me, I was the one who closed my eyes. I thought hiding kept me whole, it only kept her far from me. She was the woman who saw through me. Now I see what fear concealed. Never had much worth counting, never watched the numbers climb. Most of what had kept me standing couldn't buy me one more dime. I had people who came looking when the whole world turned away. Had a word I wouldn't bargain, had a name I wouldn't shame. I was rich in things that don't sell, in the promise I would keep, in the hands that still reach for me when the hard times cut me deep. I had a love that stayed through lean years, had a conscience I could face. I was rich in things that don't sell, things no money could replace. I have seen men with full pockets carry emptiness inside, seen good people trade their honor for a little more in life. I have gone to bed with little, still had somewhere I belong. There are fortunes you can measure, there are riches you live on. In things that don't sell, in a promise I would keep, in the hands that still reached for me when the hard times cut me deep. I had love that stayed through lean years, had a conscience I could face. I was rich in things that don't sell, things no money could replace. pretend that poor is free. I have known how empty cupboards wear a man's pride to its knees. But I learned a man can lose much without selling who he is. Some things only show their value when there's nothing left to give. I was rich in things that don't sell, in the ones who knew me well, in a heart that took some weather and still had something good to give. If I leave this world with little, let them say I kept my name. I was rich in things that don't sell, and I would choose them all again. Let another man count money. I know what made me whole. I was rich in things that don't sell. Those were the things I never sold. I used to trust the next turn like the last had taught me nothing. Every warning sounded distant when I thought I'd outrun each one. I could lose and call it living, take a fall and laugh it off, till the ground gave way beneath me and I learned what chances cost. I wore my luck down to nothing, spent it like it would return, kept on walking through the fire like I had no skin to burn. Every narrow escape told me I could never fall too far. I wore my luck down till the truth was all I had. There were people who kept waiting while I gambled with their trust. I kept saying one more chance would be enough to straighten up. But a man can waste a lifetime almost choosing to do right. By the time I faced the damage, luck had left me there alone. I wore my luck down to nothing, spent it like it would return, kept on walking through the fire like I had no skin to burn. Every narrow escape told me I could never fall too far. I wore my luck down to nothing till the truth was all I had. Luck can keep a fool from learning, make a bad road feel like grace. Mercy turns into permission when you use it to escape. I don't blame the doors for closing, I don't curse what I went through. I had laughed at every warning till the warnings all came true. I wore my luck down to nothing, now I stand without excuse. No more betting love and honor on the man I might become. I have less than I once wanted, but I own what I have done. I wore my luck down to nothing, now I live by harder country than the one I used to know. Every line was cut by something I was too proud then to show. One came from the nights of drinking, one from words I never said, one from carrying old anger long after every reason fled. This is a face the years remember, every shadow, every flame, every winter left its weather, every sorrow left a trace. I don't hide what time has written, I don't smooth a single line. This is a face the years remember, and at last I know it's mine. I've worn the look of hunger and the calm that follows pain. I've watched love leave in silence, called it back and called in vain. Now I know a man grows older, not when silver finds his hair, but when truth sits down beside him and he does not turn away. This is a face the years remember, every shadow, every flame, every winter left its weather, every sorrow left a trace. I don't hide what time has written, I don't smooth a single line. This is a face the years remember, and at last I know it's mine. Let the young still fear the mirror, let them bargain with the years. I have learned a face grows honest when it no longer hides its tears. There is no shame in looking weather when you've stood where storms have been. Time can carve the flesh around you, still not own the man within. This is a face the years remember, not a mask and not a plea. Every line became a witness to the man I chose to be. I don't hide what time has written, I don't smooth a single line. This is a face the years remember, and at last I know it's mine. I would not trade one line for youth, or ask the years to lie. This is a face the years remember, and now I meet its eyes. Most folks saw the miles upon me, saw the hard lines in my face. They could read the years of weather, never looked beneath the weight. She could tell when I was hurting by the way I held things still. She knew silence was an emptiness it was everything I couldn't tell. She knew the man beneath the dust, past the roughness, past the scars. Saw the good I kept protected underneath the guarded heart. She never asked me to be different, never loved who I might become. She knew the man beneath the dust, and somehow that was enough. I was used to being measured by the roughest parts they saw, so I waited for her kindness to become another cost. But she never used my weakness as a weapon in her hands. She could see the man still trying, even when he missed the mark. She knew the man beneath the dust, past the roughness, past the scars. Saw the good I kept protected underneath the guarded heart. She never asked me to be different, never loved who I might become. She knew the man beneath the dust, and somehow that was enough. She never made me smaller for the things I could not hide. She just gave the better parts of me a little room to rise. She knew the man beneath the dust, and I finally saw him too. Not the man the years had hardened, not the worst that I had done. There was still a heart worth giving, still some kindness left to trust. She knew the man beneath the dust, till I learned to trust him too. I still carry where I've been, I just don't call it who I am. She knew the man beneath the dust. Now I'm learning to be that man. I was young enough to call it freedom. Every goodbye sounded like a dare. Wore my pride like it could keep me breathing, till hard living wore it threadbare. I chased the edge of every promise, learned too late what leaving costs. Some men count the miles behind them, I count the good things I have lost. The miles made a man of me, not innocent, not made of stone. They took the boy who feared the truth and taught him how to face it alone. I paid in sleep, I paid in memory, left my better years behind. The miles made a man of me, mercy kept that mankind. Mistook distance for redemption, Thought no past could track me down, but the quiet kept on talking every time the dark came round. I held a good heart with restless hands, left before she asked me to stay. Only after she stopped waiting did I learn love won't live that way. The miles made a man of me, not innocent, I made a stone. They took the boy who feared the truth and taught him how to face it alone. I paid in sleep, I paid in memory, left my better years behind. The miles made a man of me, mercy kept that mankind. There are debts I can't make even, there are names I speak alone. There are doors I shut from weakness that no longer lead me home. I don't ask the past to spare me, I don't curse what slipped away. A man is more than what has broken him, he's what he chooses not to break. The miles made a man of me, not healed, not whole, but honest now. They took the boy who ran from grief and taught him how to lay it down. I paid in sleep, I paid in memory, spend my pride a little at a time. The miles made a man of me, mercy kept that mankind. The road took more than youth from me, it took the need to run. The miles made a man of me, mercy kept that mankind. I was young when work first found me, strong enough to bear the strain. Every morning asked my shoulders for a little more again. I kept food upon the table, kept the cold outside the door, never counted what it took me, there was always one thing more. I gave my bed to this life, gave the strongest years I had, bent beneath what I had to carry, stood back up and worked again. I don't ask the world to thank me, I just did what love required. I gave my back to this life, till the weight became my shade. Now the stairs grow steeper climbing, and the nights don't ease the pain. These old hands still reach for labor, though my body won't obey. Those I raised now stand beside me, living lives I helped begin. They remember what I gave them, I remember what it cost. I gave my back to this life, gave the strongest years I had, bent beneath what I had to carry, stood back up and worked again. I don't ask the world to thank me, I just just did what love required. I gave my back to this life, till the weight became my shame. I won't call the hurting noble. Pain is pain, however earned. There were years I gave too freely, lessons I was slow to learn. A man can work to keep them living and forget his life is his. Love should never ask a body for more than it is left to give. I gave my back to this life, but I still have heart to give. I've learned that being useful is not all it means to live. Now I let the ones I carry take some weight from me tonight. I gave my back to this life. Now I keep the life that's left. These shoulders do not owe tomorrow what they paid for yesterday. I gave my back to this life. Now I let myself be held. Never turned my hurt to legend or made a virtue of the pain. I kept my reasons in the shadows, let my hands speak in my name. I have stood beside the weary, stayed when easier men were gone. No one heard the weight I carried, they just saw me carrying on. A quiet man's history is written where no eyes can see, in the anger left unanswered, in the people he would not leave. Not every truth needs a witness, not every wound needs sympathy. A quiet man's history lives in what he chose to be. My silence has been called indifference when I had no words to spare. Some men make a show of sorrow, I just learned to sit with mine. I have loved without declaring, given more than I could name. What I lost became my silence, what I kept became my strength. A quiet man's history is written where no eyes can see, in the anger left unanswered, in the people he would not leave. Not every truth needs a witness, not every wound needs sympathy. A quiet man's history lives in what he chose to be. There are nights I wish I'd spoken before distance took its hold. There are names I still say softly when the dark is settling close, but I never called it weakness to let anger pass me by. A man can carry thunder and still leave the room in peace. A quiet man's history is more than silence people see. It is every time he held his ground without becoming cruel. Not every life needs a witness, not every truth needs victory. A quiet man's history lives in what he would not be. Let the loud men keep their stories. Let the years remember me, not for all the pain I carried, but for what I carried gently. I thought miles would blur the damage, make the old truth lose its way. But when no one knew my story, there was no one left to blame. Every excuse wore thin in silence, every lie lost its disguise. Far away from those who knew me, I could see what pride disguised. The distance kept me honest when the silence spoke my name, with no one there to pardon me or carry half the blame. I saw what I had buried, what pride had made me hide. The distance kept me honest when I had nowhere left to lie. I remembered every kindness I had answered with retreat, every heart I called demanding only asked for honesty. I had blamed the weight of loving for the fear I could not face, but a truth can cross 1,000 miles and still arrive unchanged. The distance kept me honest when the silence spoke my name, with no one there to pardon me or carry half the blame. I saw what I had buried, what pride had made me hide. The distance kept me honest when I had nowhere left to lie. Being far does not forgive you, being lonely does not mean every wound was someone else's, or your hands were always clean. So I named the hurt I'd given, let the old excuses fall. A man begins to change the moment he stops outrunning what he's done. The distance kept me honest, but it did not make me whole. It only stripped away the noise till I heard myself again. Now I carry truth back with me, even when it cost my pride. The distance kept to outrun my history. It followed close behind. The distance kept me honest. Now honesty brings me home. I used to take each silence like a debt I had to pay. Held the blame for every leaving, kept the guilt they gave away. I wore duty like a burden, thought the weight proved I was strong, till I learned some things grow heavier simply because they don't belong. I learned to carry less, not because the road grew kind. I just quit dragging every sorrow that was never truly mine. I kept the truth, I kept my promise, left the shame where it was laid. I learned to carry less and still walk honest through my days. I have answered for old failures that were written before my name. Tried to mend what others handed me, tried to shoulder all their pain. But a man can lose his whole life keeping broken things from falling. Sometimes mercy means releasing what was never mine to carry. I learned to carry less, not because the road grew kind. I just quit dragging every sorrow that was never truly mine. I kept the truth, I kept my promise, left the shame where it was laid. I learned to carry less and still walk honest through my days. For my choices, I still own the harm I've done, but I will not call it honor to be crushed for everyone. There is strength in setting down what was never mine to keep. Some burdens make a man look noble while they hollow him within. I learned to carry less, not to harden, not to hide. I just laid down what had bent me and kept what still was mine. I kept the truth, I kept my promise, let the rest return to dust. I learned to carry less and kept the man I meant to be. My hands are not empty, they hold what still has worth. I learned to carry less and walk more lightly on this earth. kept the worst outside our doorway, took the worry when I could, made sure nothing fell upon her, while my shoulder still held good. I thought love was being useful, being steady, being strong. Never noticed she was asking to know what I kept inside. I loved her in the only way I knew, by caring what I could, by staying when the days got heavy, by doing what I thought I should. But love needs more than quiet giving, more than showing that it's true. I loved her with everything I had, in the only way I knew. She would ask me what I felt then, I would tell her we were fine. She would reach beyond the surface, I would hide behind more time. I could fix 1,000 troubles, never name the one between us. She did not need another shelter, she just needed me to speak. I loved her in the only way I knew, by caring what I could, by staying when the days got heavy, by doing what I thought I should. But love needs more than quiet giving, more than showing that it's true. I loved her with everything I had, in the only way I knew. I don't call my silence noble, I don't blame the men before. They taught me how to keep love standing, never how to let it in. She deserved to hear the feeling I kept buried under deeds. A heart can starve beside devotion when it never gets what it needs. I loved her in the only way I knew, now I know that wasn't all. Love is listening when she trembles, speaking before silence builds a wall. I gave her every kind of effort, still withheld the deepest truth. I loved her with everything I had, but not the way she needed me to. She never doubted that I loved her, she just needed love she could feel. I loved her in the only way I knew. Now I know what silence conceals.